Hi guys, welcome back to our Vegan Vida. So for today's video, I have another what I eat in a day type of video. This is the second one I filmed. It was highly requested in my DMs and in my messages, so I figured why not keep that going. They are definitely entertaining to film, so I'm going to be taking you guys along with me for the whole day and showing you guys what I'm eating. So for today's video, I really wanted to use as much produce and as much pantry items as I can because I am going to be moving out of my apartment soon and I don't want any food to go bad and I don't want to take food with me obviously on my move. So I'm trying to like completely wipe out my kitchen. So I'm making things like avocado toast, I'm making a frittata because that is like the perfect thing to make if you want to wipe out your fridge, and I'm also making some cauliflower enchiladas because I just happen to have a head of cauliflower and why not use it. Have some dried chilies from some previous videos, so why not use it. So that's what I'm doing today, and if you guys like these type of videos, please comment down below and let me know so I could keep on doing them. Yeah, let's get on with this video. Bye. Okay you guys, so to start off this beautiful morning for breakfast, I'm going to be making a homemade beet hummus with some roasted garlic and one beet. For the garlic, please make sure you trim off the top, and as far as the beet, please make sure you peel it, and then we're going to be drizzling on some olive oil and wrapping it up ever so tightly and placing it onto a baking tray for 350 degrees for approximately 50 minutes. Okay, so once those 50 minutes are over, you're going to want to take out both of those and carefully unwrap them. The garlic should look a little bit something like this, so caramelized and beautifully roasted. It should be soft to the touch, and the beet should look a little something like this. Now set those aside and get started on the hummus. Today we're using Aguafaba. Aguafaba is a liquid of the chickpea, and that's how much we're using today. 1/3 cup of Aguafaba, and then the now newly rinsed 15-ounce cans of garbanzo bean, the juice of 1 lemon. Please do not skimp on the lemon. 2 tablespoons of tahini. You can definitely add 3, but I chose to add 2. 1 roasted head of garlic. 1 roasted beet for some beautiful color, vibrancy. And as you notice, I forgot to add salt, so I'm going to be adding it shortly. Okay, 1 teaspoon of some pink salt or to taste, and I'll blend until smooth. And all there is left to do is slather it on some toast. Today I chose sourdough. That is absolutely hands down my favorite type of bread since I could remember. And on top of that, I'm gonna add a little wannabe avocado rose. Okay, I tried for you guys. And to pair with my avocado toast, I'm making a quick little smoothie, starting off with half a frozen banana, 3 fresh strawberries, 1 cup of mango alongside 1 cup of water or some type of juice if you want, and I'm blending that right up. This is just easy, quick, and delicious.
It's so beautiful.
I don't know if I mentioned this already, but the theme for today was using up as much fresh produce in my pantry and in my refrigerator because I mentioned in my other video that I am gonna move out, so I'm trying to get rid of everything so it doesn't go bad. And yeah, there you guys have it. This was my breakfast on this day. It was absolutely delicious. I made 2 toasts for the picture, and I was like, there's absolutely no way I'm gonna finish both of those, but the beet hummus just called my name. It was so good. I ate both of those pieces of toast. It was absolutely delicious, and I have 0 regrets. Okay, so now it's lunchtime. Today I'm making a vegetable frittata, starting off with half a cup of some onion, 1/3 cup of bell pepper, half a cup of some tomato, and I'm going to be stirring all the veggies to start cooking up. And to that I'm adding 3/4 cup of some mushrooms. Ideally you can use fresh, and 3/4 cup of some zucchini that I had in my fridge as well. Give that a little stir so the veggies could begin cooking up. And to that I'm adding half a teaspoon of some seasoning salt, 1 garlic clove for some flavor, and I'm going to be adding some water as needed because I chose this frittata to be oil free, but you can add some oil, do as you please. And for some greens today, I'm adding 1 cup of some thoroughly washed and massaged kale, giving that a little stir, and the veggies should look a little something like this. You don't want them to be overcooked because they will finish cooking in the oven. And for the egg today, I'm using tofu. I was pressing it off camera. To the blender, I'm adding 1 block of pressed firm tofu, 1/4 cup of unsweet plant milk, 1 tablespoon of some lemon juice, and to that I'm adding 1/2 tablespoon of some nutritional yeast, 1/2 teaspoon of some pink salt, and the real key here is to add some black salt. This is gonna add that eggy-like, sulfur-like taste. I'm adding 1/2 teaspoon of it, and 1/2 teaspoon of some turmeric for some color. Pop that lid right on, blend until smooth, and make sure you take a spatula to the sides in case anything rises up, because you want this to blend thoroughly and evenly and all the seasonings to really blend together. And all there is left to do is pour that mixture with those veggies and stir it like so. Combine it as thoroughly as you can. And I cannot stress this enough, this is such an easy recipe. It is essentially crustless quiche, and quiche is already pretty easy as is. So you're going to take a baking pie dish. Like I mentioned earlier, I'd want this to be oil free, so I chose to line this with some parchment paper so it can easily lift up with no hassle. And to that, I'm topping it up with some leftover fresh tomatoes and placing this into the oven like so for 350 degrees for 35 to 40 minutes. Just keep an eye on it until it browns. And there you guys have it. This is what it looks like straight out of the oven. I did let this cool for 20 minutes before cutting into it, and it should be able to lift up so easily because of that parchment paper. And now I'm gonna cut straight into it. I only ended up eating 1 slice of this. I was not starving. I did have a pretty big breakfast. It came out quite delicious. It only tastes healthy. It doesn't have a crust, but it's absolutely perfect for meal prep, and it's super low in calorie. I believe it was a little bit over 100 calories per slice, 6 slices total, and I did add it to my Fitness Pal to see the calorie worth of it. It's just curious. And yeah, but if you guys want a more like hearty, heavier type of frittata, you can check out my quiche video, and I can link that down below. But I highly recommend making a frittata. It was absolutely delicious, and the leftovers the next couple of days were pretty dang good. And quick little clip of Ryan's afternoon snack. He's absolutely in love with this heat almond dip, and he likes to roll up some flour tortillas and just dip it like so. This is his absolute obsession. And yeah, okay, so now dinner time. Today I'm making cauliflower enchiladas and a quick little salad. I'm using 5 dried chile pasilla for the enchilada sauce. You're gonna want to rip out the stem and de-seed these like so. And once you have done that to all 5 of them, you can place them onto a pot, fill it up with some water, and you're gonna place this to boil until softened. This takes like roughly 5 minutes. Once the chilies have softened, you can add them to the blender alongside 1 15-ounce can of some diced tomato, 1/3 cup of the cooking liquid, and to that I'm adding 2 teaspoons of some pink salt, an optional 1/2 teaspoon of sugar or a little pinch, and 2 raw garlic cloves. And now put that lid right on and blend until perfection.
From up here.
So now I'm gonna get started on the filling. Today I'm using some cauliflower, 1 entire head. I'm gonna cut it in half and take out the hard part, most of the stem but not all of it. And then I'm gonna carefully, messily grate this entire cauliflower head. And once it is all grated, set onto a pan on medium heat and stir this around just a little bit, and then add some seasonings: 1/2 tablespoon of paprika, 1/2 tablespoon of black pepper, 1/2 tablespoon of some pink salt, and 1/3 cup of nutritional yeast, delicious, and 1/3 cup of some enchilada sauce. And then stir this around like so until the cauliflower is just a bit soft, but not so soft to the point that it's mush, unless you like your cauliflower like that. But I personally like it to have a little bite to it. And there you have it. Super easy, delicious filling. I absolutely love this. And as far as enchilada sauce, all I'm doing is straining it through this strainer. Try to pour a little bit at a time. And this is just so that it becomes really smooth and it has the most perfect texture. If you want it to be thinner, you can add a little bit of water. And also if you want to season it more, this is when you can add more flavor to it. All you really have to do is heat this up and it's ready. Look at that, beautiful and smooth. To pair with my enchiladas today, I decided to make a clean out the fridge type of salad. For greens, I'm using romaine and iceberg lettuce plus some massaged and thoroughly washed kale, and I'm pouring that onto a bowl. To that I'm adding 1 thinly sliced cucumber and 2 shaved carrots, and 2 beets that I decided to air fry, 1 orange, but ideally you can add 2, and 1/4 of a red onion that I thinly sliced. This was an interesting combo, but a delicious one. And to that, I'm just gonna hand toss it. I don't have no fancy salad tosser, so I'm using my hands, and it should look a little something like this. Look at all that nutritiousness. As far as dressing, you can use whatever, but today I'm making a tahini dressing, starting off with 1/4 cup of tahini, half a tablespoon of brown mustard, half a tablespoon of some sugar-free maple syrup, half a teaspoon of some black pepper, half a teaspoon of some pink salt, 1 tablespoon of some lemon juice, 4 tablespoons of cold water, and whisk that thoroughly. And then I decided to add 1 teaspoon of some liquid amino, or you can use soy sauce. It should look a little something like this. Give it a little taste test, adjust it to your liking. Here is the salad, all plated and beautiful. Look at how beautiful it looks. Oh my goodness. And to that, I'm adding 1 avocado, because for once in my life I have avocado in my fridge and I really need to use it up. And I'm drizzling on that delicious tahini dressing. This is what it looks like when I was actually eating it after making the enchilada. I just wanted to show you what it really looks like when it's being eaten, not just off photo. Perfect. Okay, so back to the enchiladas. You're gonna want to dip the tortilla into the enchilada sauce on both sides, add a good amount of that cauliflower, and roll it up like so. Today I'm using store-bought tortillas. I'm using the Guerrero brand, and I'm just gonna repeat this for as many enchiladas as I want. Today I'm only gonna eat 3. These are super delicious. If you don't have cauliflower, you can literally add any veggies inside. A good more filling alternative to this would be some potato. Adding a little bit more sauce on top, and to that I'm adding some cashew sour cream that I actually made in my previous video. In my loaded baked potato video, I just watered it down with a little bit of water. To that I'm adding some lettuce and some red onions, and there you have it. Easy, delicious, super yummy enchiladas. This was my dinner on this day. That salad though, oh my goodness, it was so good. I had so much left over and it is delicious. The avocado is 100% absolutely necessary, so please add avocado. These were definitely a clean out the fridge / pantry type of enchilada, but if you wanted more authentic, more Mexican inspired enchilada, I'm gonna link down below my recipe for some red enchiladas with some jackfruit and a homemade queso fresco, so check that out. Please let me know if you really enjoy watching these type of videos. I would gladly do some more. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.